Beware the Ides of March! And so it's come to this. March 15th. I, comedian Brian W. Elliot, stabbed to death by my very castmates. On the Ides of March. But how? How did this come to pass? How? Thank you, everyone, for coming to my emergency March 14th Beatnik meeting.
What's this all about, Brian?
Yeah, and why did you charge me $8 for admission?
I'll get right to it. We need to be prepared for the dangers of the Ides of March.
Not this again.
Brian, every year you bother us with this superstitious claptrap and balderdash.
Yeah, and every year you wind up worrying about nothing.
You said there'd be free pizza.
This year is different. I can feel danger in the air. The alignment of the planets foretells doom.
The alignment on your free astrology app foretells doom.
I can't believe you're using the Revue Compound's meeting gazebo for something so trivial.
You can't lie about free pizza, you cretin! Especially not on Pi Day.
You might as well go too, Kelly. I get it. Nobody wants to listen to the comedian when he has something serious to say.
Brian, listen. We're all in this together.
That's true. Everyone in this show all lives together on one gigantic compound.
I know. That's where we are right now.
I'm telling you, Kelly, somebody in the Revue's trying to kill me. I still remember our last brainstorming meeting.
All right, good brainstorming session, everyone. So we have a few ideas that still need to be written up, and Nikki's going to read those out right now.
Okay, so we have the rookie food scientist piece. Any volunteers?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll take a stab at it.
Cool, thanks, Kate. Okay, how about the penguin talk show?
Me and Rachel are going to take a stab at it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna kill it.
Great, thanks, Tina and Rachel. Okay, then there's the new animal mascots for the Democrats and Republicans. Who's gonna attack that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a stab at that. I think that'll kill.
Okay, and then we have Hobo President. Stu, I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say you want to do this.
Yeah, I'll take a stab at that.
Finally.
Then there's the sock farm bit.
Yeah, I was going to try to knock that one out.
And then finally the Bobby Fischer wrote this funny jokes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a crack at that one.
I think that should do it.
Great. Okay, I think we've got some really good sketches here, you guys. Let's all get to work. This show is going to be killer.
Do you understand what I'm trying to do here, Kelly? We have to beware. Beware the Ides of March.
I wish I could help you shake this fear, Brian. Hey, maybe this will help. Follow these directions. Someone there may be able to help guide you.
Oh, thank you, Kelly. Thank you.
Oh no! It's the notorious dueling birthday boys. I better hide in the saloon.
Stuart,
Dave?
I'd wish you happy birthday, but it would hurt my mouth to form the words.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This kind of
Meanness for no reason on our shared birthday is exactly why I don't want to see you tomorrow.
Well, I'm not gonna be here tomorrow.
Yeah, me either.
I'm gonna be with my real friends.
Wow.
My friends that don't have the same birthday as I do.
What are you doing with that guitar then?
I'm gonna sing a song about my birthday. You wanna join in?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I do.
It can be lonesome for a cowpoke driving cattle down the trail. I'd rather sing a duet in this dusty minor scale. Someone to share the load, the coffee and the beans. Someone to patch the hole in my heart and my jeans. But I'd say once a year we ought to part ways. This town will be fine if only one of us stays. I love you through and through. You're my best friend, Stu, Dave. But this town ain't big enough for 2 birthdays. We both like sweet brown horses with flowing long white manes.
We both like dusty hats and driving cattle across the plains.
We both like oil paintings of a sandstone desert arch.
And we were both born on the 15th day of March.
But I say once a year we ought to part ways. This town will be fine if only one of us stays. I love you through and through. You're my best friend, Stu, Dave. But this town ain't big enough for 2 birthdays.
There was a double birthday party at the best saloon around. See, I wanted canned answers, but you wanted a chocolate fountain. We fought about the music. I don't like that honky-tonk sound. And if there's gonna be 2 birthdays, then we're gonna need 2 towns.
I wouldn't tango with a camel, nor cross the desert with Fred Astaire.
Nor eat bamboo with Jesse James, nor rob a bank with a panda bear.
I'll spend all my time with you until the birthday that we share.
It's a little bit ironic, but hey, that's the old West Mon Frere.
I say once a year we ought to part ways. This town will be fine if only one of us stays. I love you through and through. You're my best friend, Stu, Dave. But this town ain't big enough for 2 birthdays. Oh no.
Happy birthday, partner. Happy birthday, Stu.
Continue south on Fulford Ave until you reach the Soothsayer's damp cave. If you reach where the Bennies used to be, you've gone too far. Hello?
Halt! Who goes there, mortal?
It's Brian. You know, from the Revue.
Ha! Yes, I know thee well, mortal.
Russell?
Yeah, it's me, Russell. You know, from the Revue. Hang on, let me finish my seltzer.
Much better. Hey, Brian.
What brought you to my soothsaying cave?
I can't get over this nagging feeling, Russell, about tomorrow. The Ides of March is sure to hold disaster.
Would perhaps a tarot card reading set your mind at ease?
Yes, please.
I've drawn 3.
What did I get? The monarch? The fool? Death itself?
First card is a carmelian.
Well, that's not a tarot card. That's a Pokemon card.
It means for all of your growth, there is still room to evolve. Your second card.
Okay, that's a gift card for the Cheesecake Factory.
Indulgence. You will give in to all of your fearful desires. Your final card.
That is a punch card for a barber shop, where if you go one more time, you get a free haircut.
Yes, but this barber shop has since closed. It means your time will be cut short.
No!
Come. I have more guidance for you. Gaze into my crystal ball. This is an ancient story that has been in my family for generations. The myth of the woman and the pigeon.
Nearly every weekday afternoon, Annie enjoys eating her usual turkey, cheese, and lettuce sandwich on a bench in Central Park, while taking turns between reading the Times, the Journal, and the Post. As an aspiring investigative journalist, Annie needs to immerse herself in as much news as possible. Just as she turns to page 6 of the Post, Annie feels a pecking at her feet. A pigeon is pulling at the laces of her favorite red Oxfords.
Hey, watch it!
Annie pops the last chunk of her sandwich into her mouth. And that pecking pigeon flies up to the bench and sits next to Annie.
Jeez.
Annie has never been much of a bird fan, but after the pigeon sat down and looked up at her with those beady little orange eyes, her heart kind of melted a little bit.
Aw, buddy. Sorry, but I just ate the last of my lunch. If I had any left, I'd totally give you...
The fearless pigeon hops onto Annie's lap, and as she looks down, she notices that a hearty crumb had fallen to her sweater.
Huh, would you look at that? I missed a piece.
Annie carefully picks the crumb from off her chest and feeds it to the pigeon from her hand.
There you go.
After a few minutes of feeling the type of high only Snow White could relate to as a wildlife whisperer, Annie checks the time on her iPhone.
Crap.
Annie quickly folds up her newspapers, water bottle, and lunch bag.
Thanks for keeping me company, sweets, but I gotta get back to work. Look, there are plenty of other people eating lunch over by the fountain.
As Annie starts to walk faster, the pigeon struggles to keep up and begins to jump and flap its wings around her feet.
Come on, scoot, get!
A panicked Annie starts to run faster so she can get back to the office for the 2 o'clock meeting that just started and doesn't realize her backpack zipper starts to come undone. Annie swiftly enters the tall 25th floor office building where she works. Annie is cursing herself for losing track of time in the park and is impatiently tapping her foot on the floor of the extremely slow elevator. Annie was late for last week's meeting and is not looking forward to another reprimand from her boss, John. Annie nearly knocks over the intern's mail cart as she bursts out of the elevator and starts to book it down the hall. Dennis, Annie's best friend at work, hears the commotion from a few cubicles away, stands up, and waves his arms towards Annie to get her attention.
Annie, stop! They just rescheduled the meeting for tomorrow.
Exhausted and breathless from her 2-block sprint from the park, Annie throws her backpack to the floor, collapses into her office chair, starts wiping the sweat from her face, and raises her arms to do a sniff check of her pits. Annie wakes up her computer with the mouse, looks to her left to find the voicemail light flashing on her office phone, and presses a button.
You have one new voicemail.
Hey, Annie. Still waiting on your article for next week's issue that I've already given you 2 extensions on. If I don't see it in my inbox by 5 a.m., we are going to have a talk.
Okay, no problem. I can do this. I can do this. It's just an op-ed, so all I need to do is focus and clear my mind. Okay. Let's see. What have the readers been into lately? What has John been into lately? Frickin' John. Oh. Okay. Think. No.
Annie reluctantly looks down at her backpack and sees the head of a very familiar orange-eyed pigeon bobbing out. Just when Annie thought she had only one fire to put out, it appears she now had 2. Annie's panicked heart begins to pound loudly. She jumps up from her chair, runs to softly close the office door and the blinds to her hallway window within a matter of seconds. The excited and curious pigeon hops out of the backpack, up onto Annie's desk, over to her filing cabinet, and then on top of her printer.
Stop it! Stop! Shh! Stop right there! Shh!
The pigeon then floats over to the desk again and is casually walking and hopping along the top. Just then, as Annie seizes her opportunity to scoop up the pigeon, she notices a little rolled-up piece of paper secured to its leg and reaches to pull it out.
What do we have here, little Pidgey? Looks like coordinates. And it says, Rick sent me. What's that? A secret code? 41 degrees, 49 minutes, 19.1 seconds north, and 71 degrees, 24 minutes, 57.6 seconds west. Little Caesars? That's only like 3 blocks away. Beavers, are you the new pizza? Oh, this is it. This could be the lead for my article. Okay, baby boo. We're taking a little trip.
Annie safely packs the pigeon into her backpack, folds the secret message into her pocket, and begins her journey to Little Caesars. As Annie crosses Park Avenue, she can't help but recall the several historical accounts she's read of homing pigeons being critical messengers of war and saving lives. Could this be the big story that launches her career?
Where did you come from, little guy? And who in the world sent you?
Annie's eyes were sparkling with anticipation once she saw the bright red neon light of the pizza shop.
Hey, what can I get ya?
Annie wasn't prepared to order at all. Food was the furthest thing from her mind. The only thing she cared about was the secret message and her groundbreaking story.
I'll, just have a slice of pepperoni. Oh, make that 2 slices.
You got it, miss. Anything else?
Yeah, and, Rick sent me.
Annie gives the pizza guy a knowing look and a slow nod. The pizza guy gives a nod back, which assures Annie that this could be huge.
You got it. TV's over there.
The pizza guy gestures to a table by the window that's facing a 20-inch plasma TV. Annie casually, yet curiously, walks over to the table, takes off her backpack, and sits down. The volume on the TV is low, but she notices Jeopardy is on. Her favorite. Annie scans the small fast food dining room and begins taking mental notes for her big assignment. Feeling uneasy and ominous dread, Annie decides to call Dennis, just so she'll have someone on the other line, just in case the mysterious Rick sent me password digs her into a way deeper hole than she had planned.
Annie, where'd you go? I stopped by your office, but...
Hey, yeah, sorry. I'm at Little Caesars following a lead, but
2 pepperonis and a Rick.
Hold on, Dennis,
As Annie stands up, she hears a loud static noise on the TV. Her eyes widen, and she cautiously turns her head up to the television. Annie watches the screen change from Alex Trebek to...
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
So you see, Ryan, often our hopes are greater than reality. Perhaps you have nothing to fear.
No, you're wrong, Russell. All you have is stories, but I've got history. I still remember my schooling days.
All right. Now, today we're going to be focusing on one of the most significant events in the history of the Roman Empire, the death of Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar, dictator of Rome, is stabbed to death in the Roman Senate House by 60 conspirators led by Marcus Junius Brutus and Gaius Cassius.
Brendan!
Licinius.
Brendan!
What?
I need to tell you something.
Jesus Christ, Judy, can't you tell me after class? I don't want to get friggin' detention from Giordano again.
No, I have to tell you now. Listen, I know you're my best friend and everything, but I asked Becca Lambert to be my partner for the math fair project.
Becca Lambert? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Becca Lambert?
Brendan, will you calm the F down? It's just one math fair project. Becca's dad works at MIT, and you know I'm applying there next year. This is purely political.
Seriously? Becca Lambert's dad is a groundskeeper at MIT. He is not going to help you get accepted there. Are you for real going to stab me in the back like this? After we've been friends since YMCA camp in middle school?
Sorry, Brendan. Becca's like wicked smart, okay? And you know I need to pull my math grade up. Plus, like, everyone said I shouldn't do it with you anyway.
What do you mean everyone? Did you tell every kid in school that you were dumping me for Becca Lambert?
Excuse me, Mr. DeLuca. Do you have something to add?
No, sorry, Mr. G.
Well, keep it down. Unless you want to join me for an hour of silence after school. All right. Caesar formed a political alliance, the so-called First Triumvirate, with Pompey and Marcus Licinius Crassus, the wealthiest man in Rome.
Who did you tell?
I only told Ginny Haverford and Paul Papernelli, but Ginny goes out with Todd Mitchum, who's a total blabbermouth, and Paul said he maybe mentioned it in front of his sister, who's like wicked popular.
Great. So now the whole school thinks I'm a dumbass who can't even keep a math fair partner, let alone find a date like ever.
Mr. DeLuca, if I have to ask you again...
Sorry, Mr. G.
All right. During the next decade, demonstrated brilliant military talents as he expanded the Roman Empire and his reputation.
Great, Brendan. Let's be like wicked dramatic about this. I totally needed more pressure on me right now.
Well, I think you're being a little selfish.
Yeah, well, like, maybe I get to be a little selfish, okay? My life is so hard right now. You have no idea what I'm going through.
I bet Becca Langbert knows what you're going through.
Fine, you know what? Forget it. I've been trying to be nice and still, like, hang out with you or whatever, but I think we need to take a serious friend break.
Are you for real? You're gonna best friend break up with me in Giordano's dumb class?
I was gonna let you down easy, but you're acting like a major freakazoid, and I can't have that kind of energy around me right now. Toxic vibes, Brendan. You've been spewing them on me for weeks.
Fine. Go be BFFs with Becca Lambert and those other dumb jerks. I guess I'll just have to tell my mom to only put one Jell-O cup on the counter after school today.
Whatever, Brendan.
Whatever, Judy.
When Pompey's senatorial forces fell upon Caesar's smaller
No.
army...
You know what? I'm texting my mom right now. She can put out 2 Jell-O cups and I'll eat them both myself.
Mr. Giordano, Brendan has his cell phone out.
At 2, Jude?
I'll see you in detention, Mr. DeLuca.
I'm telling you, Russell, I learned my lesson that day. History repeats itself. Disaster is imminent. I'm right to be worried. Don't fret, Beatniks. I will defend us at all costs. By the time morning comes tomorrow, we will be prepared for the Ides of March.
Hey, I don't do these readings for my health. You owe me $15, kid.
Good morning, Beatniks. Today is March 15th. Up and at 'em.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, don't see you in the breakfast nook very often.
I was up all night worrying about Brian.
Oh, he'll get over it. A jokester.
He might not even be serious. The whole thing could be a bit.
Or a skit.
Or a sketch.
Or a goof.
Or a spoof.
Or a hijink.
Or a monkey shine.
Well, I hope so. Man, this pie is so good. Such a smooth mouthfeel.
Sure sounds like it.
Sure looks like it.
Sure smells like it.
Got enough to share?
Hell no.
Ah.
Tired of the same old snoozy snacks that tickle your palate but run out before you're satisfied?
Sorry, Beatnik pals, but this snack's going to run out before I'm satisfied. If I split it 3 ways, I'll only end up 1/3 happy. And that's not gonna cut it. Get it? Not gonna cut it? I ought to use that in a sketch.
Yeah, we get it. You're a bad friend.
And you use meta jokes as a crutch, and we're hungry.
Sorry, comrades. We're not living in the Second Spanish Republic here. It's only rational that happiness be apportioned according to inherent force of personality.
That's not fair.
I deserve pie, too.
Hungry for a tasty sweet treat that warms up your tummy without any of the guilt inherent to an economic and social system of unevenly distributed power and material goods?
I'm sorry that you have unmet desires, but I wasn't put on Earth to fulfill them.
We want pie!
Are you irrationally famished for something transcendentally delicious? Then head on down to Archimedes' Pie Shop. For more than 2,000 years, our culinary mathematician Archie has been circling the square to create the perfect approximation of indescribably delicious pie.
What's that now?
I like culinary.
Archie's pies are perfect for sharing. No matter how many ways you slice them, there's always more to go around.
Yay! There'll be enough for all the Beatniks.
Even Keith.
Come on down to see us at 22 7th Street or call for delivery. Available in an easily calculable area. just dial 314-1592. Archimedes Pie Shop. There's always enough to go around, and the crust is to pie for.
I'm calling them now.
Ugh, that's pathetic.
Huh?
That's a pie dream.
Come on, Kelly, you've got to believe in something. Don't be so reductionist.
I believe in what I can see with my own eyes and bite with my own teeth. You can keep your 2,000-year-old communist pie. You deserve it.
And so do you. We'll save an ever-diminishing amount of the leftovers for you.
Pie! Pie! Pie!
Oh, dear God. I've run out of pie.
Attention, Beatniks! Since you would not heed my warnings, I have taken control of the Empire Revue compound. I have captured Keith and mobilized... Take that again. I have captured Keith and immobilized him completely.
I'm not captured, Brian. You just asked to use the loudspeaker, and I said you could.
Keith, tell me about Billy Joel again.
Ugh, don't even get me started about Billy Joel. If I had $1 for every time somebody
I've taken total control! Now, if you all work with me, we can get through the Ides of March together. But if anyone tries to stop me, there'll be dire consequences. So, Keith, all of Warren Zevon's songs are about werewolves, right?
No, Brian, there's just that one famous one. So many of his songs are so much better than the werewolf songs. Gah.
Oh no. Brian's become the very thing he feared the most. We've got to do something.
What's the password?
Kevin in the booth.
Welcome to the Resistance.
All right, Beatniks. As you all know, I've long had contingency plans for if any of the Beatniks go mad with power and attempt to take over the show.
Yeah, Dadoy.
Brian responds well to comedy and showmanship. If we can write and perform a song for Brian, we should be able to non-violently depose him.
Phooey on your non-violent gibberish. I say we handle this the old Rabinow family way, having 13 people violently stab him.
Oh, I really want to do both.
Okay, all in favor of both?
Wait, please. Brian won't do us any harm. He's just trying to protect us from danger. Can't we just ride the rest of this day out?
No way, Kelly. If he gets away with it this year, he'll only escalate and get worse next year.
And the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that.
Death is the only out for a beatnik. My friend Dave may be right.
Bruce Springsteen?
Yes, Beatniks. I, Bruce Springsteen, snuck into your secret meeting. I've written a powerful new anthem that I think may help you see things from another perspective. 3.14159265359. 3.14159265359. 3.14159265359. My baby looks me in the eye, that's pie. That's pie. Got a hold on me right from the start. You drew your circle around my heart with your faded jeans and your long red hair.
I drive down to the reservoir, but the reservoir is dry. I drive all day and I drive all night, and I don't pretend to know why. I wish I knew the area of this circle that I'm trapped inside. 3.14159, that's pi. That's pi.
Thank you, Bruce. If you think about it, that song perfectly describes our current dilemma. The time is now, Kelly. Are you with us or against us?
Let me get this straight, Keith. One of your favorite musicians is a guy who hates short people?
Brian, it's a metaphor. It's not about short people at all.
Finally!
It's just
from up here in Keith's ivory radio control tower, I can control everything that happens in the Revue compound. This day will pass without anything bad happening to me. I mean, us. Yeah, us. Seems like there's some activity near the compound gate. Better listen in.
Hello. Can I help you with something?
Yes, hi. Is this Empire Tattoo?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. They relocated to Ithaca, I think, but that was quite a while ago. This is the Empire Revue compound. We've been here for well over a decade.
Man, that's just my luck. I finally mustered up the courage to get that tattoo of Gene Rayburn that I've always wanted, and now the best tattoo shop around is gone.
Well, never you worry, new friend. A bunch of new tattoo shops have opened up in town in the last few years. You'll get that likeness of the match game host permanently affixed to your body in no time.
Ha, great. Do you happen to know the names of any of them? I'd like to get this done immediately.
Of course, I'd be glad to help if I can. I don't know if I know them all, but I know a couple. Let's see, there's That's Incredible, Inkaholics, Ink About It, right up the street. Under Your Skin, people like. Monsters Inc. is kind of fun.
Yes.
A Tale of Tattoo Cities. Great Expectations. Tat in a Hat. One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Tattoo Fish.
Oh, literary.
Yep. Velocity of Tatlantis. Tattoo Lagoon. Tatris. SpongeBob SquarePokes. Tiger Sting. Tats and Kittens. Ink Panther. In the Flash. Marked Up. Tat Stanley. Go with the Flow. The Tats of My Tears. Tats Entertainment. Now Tats, what I call music.
Oh, what volume?
Tattoo Man Group. Blue Suede Tattoos. The B50 Tattoos. Tatty Cake, Tatta Nine Tails. Tatty Ruxpin. Tatty Roosevelt. Tatty Hearst. Tatty Duke. Tat Nixon. Peppermint Tatty and her friend Marcy. Needle in a Haystack.
Sounds hard to find.
Well, they specialize in tattoos on very hairy people. Skin Blossoms, Tit for Tat, Wants and Needles, Basic Ink Stinks, Rat Tat Tooey, Needle Juice, Needler on the Roof, Arm Candy, Tattoo to a Kill, the Tats and Jammer Kids, Ink Floyd, of course.
Oh, boy.
There's Cats and Tats, Pets, and Tattoo Emporium. They don't let the cats give the tattoos, I don't think.
That's good to know.
Tatman Carruthers, Needle Bailey, Needle D and Needle Dumb, Tats On, Tats Off, Ass Tat 220, Stamp of Approval, Tat Thing You Do, Taticus Finch, Holy Tatrimony, the Roger Williams Park Tat Zoo, how could I forget? Tats in the Belfry, Minnesota Tats, Tat Bastard, Tat Benatar, Tat Sajak.
Oh, that's another game show host.
Oh, yeah, good one. Tat King Cole, Jump Ink Tat Flash, Tatterday Night Fever, Once Upon a Tatris, Tatty Arbuckle, Tat Too Much Time on My Hands, Skin Like Flynn, 7 Deadly Skins, Draw Hide, Skid It to Win It, Carvation Wages, Let That Ink In,
tribal by fire, tribal and error, sibling tribalry, clinical tribal, I'm gonna draw on your skin, tats amore, tats in the cradle, tat on a hot tin roof. Oh, and then there's a much tattoo about nothing, Romeo and Tatuliet, the taming of the tattoo.
Oh, all Shakespearean.
Yep, tattoo gentleman of Verona, Tatus Andronicus, all's well, tat ends well, Tatulius Caesar, tattoo brute,
Wow.
Antony and Cleopatra, ink and you'll miss it. Those are very small tattoos. Pigments of your imagination, your glow ink, stamp camp, stamp of approval, something up your sleeve, sleeve it to Beaver, sleeveless in Seattle, sleeve magnolias, green sleeves, sleeving on a jet plane, sleeve Miller armband.
Are these all sleeves?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sleeve of absence, make like a tree and sleeve, sleevey nicks, sleeve and Seagal, hard to fill. The land of make-besleeve, and sleeving kings the shine ink. Ink fast, ink to go, Uber inks, they go to you. Inky Tuscadero, Marky Mark and the Funk Ink Bunch, Mark Twain, Inkies and Twinkies, where, yes, you can buy a Twinkie too.
Whoa.
Skin Peaks, Skin and Tonic, Blood Drawing, Flash Forward, Let's See Yours, Ink of Disaster, Ink 182, Needle Sadaka, Inkle Little Star, To Put a Fine Point on It, Tattoo Too Furious, love them, The Weakest Ink, that's a game show too.
Oh, good point.
Yep. A Friend in Needle is a Friend in Deedle. Tattooing Tattoos for Nerds. Pictures on an Exhibitionist. Oh, and right up the street is Tatmandu.
So that's all of them?
Yep, that's all of them.
I probably should have written some of those down.
Probably so. Well, time for you to go. Have a nice day.
Thanks, buddy. You too.
Glad Stu turned that intruder away. Wait! Oh no! I should have known! It was all a carefully crafted distraction! Please, Beatniks, beware the Ides of March! Only a few minutes until the sun sets and we can all go free! I'm only doing what's best for me! I mean, us! Oh no. Maybe I have gone too far.
It's over, Brian. I'm initiating Musical Protocol 94B. Hit it, Ayla!
Anxiety is the little voice that echoes in your brain. Anxiety says the search for happiness, it is a search that is in vain. Oh yeah. When you're walking down the street and a person that you meet seems nice, anxiety will tell you that they've got something to sell you, and they wonder what the hell you're doing looking at them twice. Anxiety, the creepy crawly feeling in your bones. Anxiety, the certainty that you will die alone. Oh yeah. Every waking moment is a chance for you to blow it all to hell. So you just stay inside until the feelings can subside. But surprise, they never do, and now you're stuck here in this cell. Anxiety.
no one, yes, no one, yes, no one can ever deny.
You're a beautiful rainbow. You're a beautiful rainbow. A quivering, unhappy, aloof and often crying, not just gentle crying, but genuinely racking, sobbing, beautiful rainbow. Anxiety, when all you want to do is write a song. Anxiety makes it hard to find a bunch of words that rhyme. Oh yeah. When you're just doing your best, but that's no different than not showing up at all. It's enough to keep on pushing through anxieties and pushing, but it went and moved the cushion there to catch you when you fall. Anxiety, you're a beautiful rainbow. Anxiety, you're a beautiful rainbow. Anxiety, you're a beautiful rainbow.
Please. Everything I did it to take care of me. Shit, I meant us. God, I really suck at that.
You really do.
Et tu, Calais?
Sic semper commedia.
Beware the Ides of March! Okay, you guys win. I'll knock it off. You guys want pizza? I'm buying.
Pizza for 13. Stuffed crust and all of the toppings. Burns the